I feel like an absolute king on this thing. So yeah, the Engine Pro 2.0, just a fantastic upgrade really. The original Engine Pro was a beast. Widely regarded as one of the best e-bikes. And this pretty much rides the same with a few kind of tweaks and upgrades. Like I said, it's got a bigger battery, torque sensor. It's a beautiful ride, really smooth, really comfortable. That dual suspension really helps, and a big padded seat soaks up all the bumps really, really well. The only thing, those metal mud guards still rattle around. That's one thing they haven't fixed from the Engine Pro 1. The rattly mud guards, because they are metal, the vibrations kind of carry through and make a noise. A few rubber washers should really help solve that. Yeah, that torque sensor, they're an acquired taste, I think. You know, some people like the assistance of a cadence sensor. Just means less work really. Yeah, the torque sensor does require a bit more kind of effort, but it's like the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. But early signs are it's a beautiful ride, just like the original Engine Pro. That new kind of LCD screen's lovely as well, right in the center of the bike. Easy to read, lots of information. Perfect. And that front throttle really does help at pulling away the traffic lights like that. We've got the hill test now. It kind of takes on hills with ease, look at that. So the Engine Pro is kind of just more of the same. Just a really good bike. Build quality is immense, absolutely immense. The versatility of this bike as well, with those big tyres. You know, it means you can take it off-road. You can take it on roads. It's a city commuter, it folds. It really is like the jack of all trade bike. I absolutely love the Engine Pro series. Yeah, it's just a joy to ride really, it really is. All the controls, nice and easy. You've got 8 gears, Shimano gears. Really kind of comfortable grips on it. The paddle grips. Build quality is fantastic. Like I said, that suspension is great. Soaks up all the kind of bumps and potholes in the road. Yeah, incredible performance so far. I've only done 3.4 miles, but it just rides like an Engine Pro. Left-handed front throttle, so for like a situation like now, pulling away, absolutely ideal. Here we go. Should be easy to pull away now. Look at that. So easy to pull away, really. Just makes it such a safer option, in my opinion. A bike that can keep up with the flow of traffic, city traffic. Yeah, in past 5, this thing is such a joy to ride. It's absolutely fantastic. And you can hear the motor as well. It's got this distinct kind of sound to it, the Engine Pro. The motor is so powerful. It's a 1,000 watt motor, but peak 1,200 watts. So peak power is incredible, and you can really feel it as well. Wait for this car to come past. You are worried about, obviously, the laws of these things. It does come completely restricted out of the box, so the throttle is disconnected out of the box, so you don't need to worry. The throttle comes de-restricted, so restricting it is a complete optional choice. I've chosen to do mine. You know, if you ride sensibly, you're not going to get bothered. Just don't be a dickhead and you'll be fine. Not many bikes can do 20 miles an hour uphill with no effort. What incredible performance. So I've done basically 10 miles and still full battery. Let's go. Yeah, good morning. Absolutely freezing today. In the word of Game of Thrones, winter is coming. Wow, it's like 3 degrees. Absolutely freezing out here today, but I like to get a nice early start. Yeah, I've been testing the ENGWE Engine Pro 2.0 for about a week now. Because it is so similar to the original, I wanted to do different kind of tests. With this one, I wanted to make it like a more range test, because this bike does eliminate range anxiety with that massive 52 volt 13 amp hour battery. You're going to get some serious distance on this thing. Also 75 newton meters of torque, which is absolutely incredible. I mean, it tackles hills with ease, and it's just a joy to ride. It really is. I love it. Yeah, so this is the ENGWE Engine Pro 2.0. Basically, the Engine Pro with a few substantial upgrades, and we'll talk about them now. Yeah, kind of first impressions after about a week and a half of testing. It's really efficient. I mean, it's everything the Engine Pro give you. So you've got your speed, your power, it's comfortable, reliability, build quality, but it's just efficient. It's really efficient with that massive 52 volt battery. You're gonna get amazing range on this thing. No more range anxiety. It is a folded e-bike. We'll kind of bring you closer in a minute and show you around the bike, but it does look absolutely identical to the original Engine Pro. I did review that video, so go check it out. I'll link it in the description. Again, it's an absolute beast. It's so heavy, but you know, these things, they're not really made for portability. I mean, they are, because they fold. So if you are out camping, or you have a caravan or a camper van, so yeah, it's not really made for portability, but it's not for that. It doesn't try to be a small lightweight commuter bike. It's, you know, it's it's meant to be loud and proud. It's a beast. So yeah, we'll go over a couple of the specs now. It actually has a 1000 watt rear hub motor, but it hits 1200 peak power. So yeah, 1200 peak power rear motor, reaching 75 newton meters of torque, which is insane. It comes fitted with a torque sensor. It has 160mm disc brakes. They are hydraulic as well. A beautiful LCD display. Like I said, that massive 52 volt 16 amp hour battery. 20 by 4 inch fat boy tires. 8-speed Shimano Altus gears. It is just a beautiful bike. Like I said, it's the Engine Pro with a few more bells and whistles. Yeah, I mean, it does look like a tank, doesn't it? You've got a huge rear rack there, which is good for about 25 kilograms. So, you know, you can strap anything to this. A small child. It does have a folding mechanism there. I'm not going to fold it. Again, if you see the original, it folds in the middle. The battery is housed here. So that just slides out for easy charging. You can take it in and charge, or you can charge via the bike. That rear suspension is really good. Got a nice comfortable seat, plus the front suspension. Yeah, the front suspension, you can lock it, and it has preloads as well. Front LED light. Still has the metal mud guards. They do make a bit of a noise, but easily eliminated with a couple of rubber washers. No big issue there. The cockpit view, so you've got your left-handed thumb throttle, easy access up and down buttons. Beautiful LCD display. It's like a phone. It's so big. There's so much information on there. It's easy to see in bright light. Very colourful. All your information displayed. It's right in the middle of the bike. These nice kind of paddled grips for comfort. Hydraulic brakes. Rear backlight and brake light. Look at those huge fat boy tyres there. I mean, it is just a masterpiece of a bike. Widely known in the e-bike community as one of the very best. The Engine Pro is it's the daddy of e-bikes. So yeah, with that built-in torque sensor as well, you're going to get added range. A torque sensor, as I've explained it 100 times, but yeah, basically kind of the more you push, the more power you give. So a cadence sensor just detects movement in the pedals and kind of gives you whatever power you've got the assist level set to. So in theory, a torque sensor should give you a longer lasting battery. They have to take in so many kind of variables when talking about battery life. Like today, it's about 3 degrees, it's freezing, which means the battery isn't gonna perform to its like optimal. In the cold weather, it's not gonna last as long. And of course, rider weight and stuff like that. And I'm quite heavy. I mean, I'm about 5'9", 5'10" on a good day. And this is where I've got the kind of seat positioned. You're meant to ride these basically on your tippy toes, put the front of your feet down. You should really never be kind of flat-footed on a bike. So like you can see by this, the seating position is very nice and upright. I'm not kind of hunched forward. The suspension is good, really good. So that kind of makes it a bit of an all-rounder. You can take it off-road, like tracks and trails, and you're gonna have absolutely no issue for comfort. That seat is also very comfortable, wide for my kind of big ass. It's a very aesthetically pleasing bike to look at. It really is. Bit of a head turner. It does look like a beast, but I think you'll be absolutely fine riding this. One of the main questions about these is the kind of legal aspect of them, because it is rocking a 1000 watt motor. And we all know in the UK, the law is 250 watt motors. But I'll always say this, it does come restricted out of the box. So ENGWE send these things completely restricted to kind of keep in line with the laws. I've chosen personally to de-restrict it, and that's on me. That's my own personal decision, but I do run the risk, of course, getting it seized or taken away. That's all on me. I would always kind of say, ride sensibly, keep within the speed limits, and you should be fine. Don't do anything daft. Wear a safety helmet. Just keep safe, keep smart, and you should be okay. Don't ride like an idiot. Just something about the bike against the autumn leaves. I love that. It looks amazing. I love this time of year. Definitely my favourite. Bit chilly, but I think it's beautiful. The leaves starting to fall. So that's the kind of quick look around of the ENGWE Engine Pro 2. What you're getting for your £1,500. Very capable bike. That's all right, you can walk through everyone. Just talking to my camera. Yeah. So everything you loved about the Engine Pro, everything you've loved with some like extras. So is it worth the upgrade? I think if you have the Engine Pro, maybe not, but I think if you are in the market for a new bike and you want something that's reliable, built well, really, really good kind of range on it, this is the bike for you. Yeah, I think if you are in the market for an Engine Pro, this is the one to get. The original is still an absolute tank. I love that bike, but this is a well-worthy new addition. You're going to get some serious range from this thing if you use it correctly. You know, if you're not just throttle only, power assist level 5, you're going to get some distance on this thing. I mean, I've been riding it all week to work between kind of level assist 2 and 4, and I barely lost a battery bar you know, and that's 4 miles a day. So yeah, if you use it correctly, you are going to get some serious kind of range on this thing. Yeah, there is a reason why you see the Uber Eats drivers and the Deliveroo drivers hooning around on these things. That's because they are great. So yeah, we'll take it up, give it a little bit of an off-road test through the woods, just to show you really that it is capable of light tracks and trails. But yeah, my overall impressions of the ENGWE Engine Pro, it's just a simply stunning bike. It's for daddy, it's a fantastic upgrade. Those extra premium features make it worth it, in my opinion. Such a versatile bike. It's so capable, it really is. How can you not love this bike? So yeah, this is the tracks and trails. A lot of big old tree stumps sticking out of the ground here. So this is normally where I come to do my tests. There's a few dog walkers. I'm actually gonna see if the DJI Neo is capable of following me through these trees. It'd be a really good test for the drone. This isn't a drone review, but this thing is pretty incredible. So that is going to be my mission. Damn, this thing is fun. This thing is fun. Oh. So yeah, my final thoughts. Wow. So yeah, some final thoughts now on the ENGWE Engine Pro 2.0. There's not much I can say. It's just incredible. It's everything that you come to love and expect from the first Engine Pro. But better. Yeah, so it's just an all-round better bike. I think that's pretty much kind of all I need to say and show you. You've seen the bike. It's here. The key system is at the bottom of the bike, so this is how you kind of turn the bike on and off, and that's how you get the battery out. So yeah, all done with a key. It does come with 2 keys as well, so that's really, really good. I've been absolutely battering this thing. I've been really putting it through its paces off-road, and I've done about 20 miles on one charge so far, and I just lost 1 battery bar, so it gives you an idea about the range. I always say when you are doing these tests and when you have your bike, go out, do your own kind of real world tests, kind of judge for yourself what the range is, because what they say in the brochure isn't always kind of correct. It does, you know, rely on different variables really, weather being one of them. So do your own kind of tests. So yeah, about 20 miles and I've lost 1 battery bar. So I hope you've enjoyed this review of the ENGWE 2.0 Everything is linked down below. Also check out my playlist for all my other bikes. I've done quite a lot of these ENGWEs now. Go check them out. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. I need this.